What is up, guys? We are back in the engine building laboratory, aka my fucking enclosed trailer where I make magic happen. Today we are going to learn the people of Tiki Talk on how to tune a VE pump on a 12 valve. Now if you're rebuilding a 12 valve and you've decided that, well, you want to put a bunch of power to it, put big sticks in it, throw a big turbo on it, you probably don't want this fucking thing. Now that's not me saying that the VE pump is trash, because it's not. It's a very reliable injection pump. However, when you get to throwing big injectors, big turbo, you're gonna get to 400, 450, which is the max these things are really good for, and this thing's gonna start to struggle like me running the 7-mile bridge. So if you're not doing any race applications, you're just looking to have a heavier fuel, a lot of smoke, something like that in a daily driver, then this is what you need to do. So on the back of your injection pump here, this is your fuel screw. This is what's gonna send all the fuel pressure into, whether you pull it out or pull it in. This is the cover that's on this. So you need to take a pair of pliers, rip this fucking thing off. There's a metal collar that's gonna be around these threads. You need to take a chisel or a flathead screwdriver and a hammer, and you're gonna wanna bust that collar off, so that way you can take loose this set screw, and you're gonna wanna turn this. Now, turning this screw in, you need to mark where it's at, and you wanna go 2 turns in. 2 turns is like, all right, a lot of fuel. 3 turns is holy fuck. 4 turns is your fucking motor's gonna run away and this whole thing's gonna be trash. So unless you're really, really good at jumping out and throwing a 2x4 over the fucking turbo to stop the air so it shuts the motor off, I suggest do not go 4 fucking turns. I will not take liability for you dumbasses that do so. There are some guys that will tell you to screw this all the way in and then back it off 2 turns, or if you're doing a daily driver, back it off 3 turns. Do your research on that one based on what you're trying to do in your application. Now, the very next set of tuning on this VE pump, you've got these 4 screws that hold down your AFC housing. Now, inside this little thing, it's a hard plastic cover. You pop that off, there's going to be a screw. That's your smoke screw. Now, your smoke screw, generally, clockwise is more smoke. Counterclockwise, less smoke. So if you want more smoke, screw that bad boy down. Inside there, when you pull this cover off, is going to be a diaphragm with your fuel pin. Now, fuel pin looks like this. Based on which way you turn it, it's gonna have different fuel settings. Some people will put them in there the right way, which is forward, with this piece facing forward. Other people will turn them or do whatever they do. Like I said, based on your application and what you're trying to do your research, figure out what you want to do with that. These things are about 40 bucks. They come with a 3200 RPM governor spring. And yeah, there's a whole lot of fuel to be made with this compared to the stock one. When you pop the AFC cover off, you're going to see the star wheel, which same thing. Counterclockwise is less smoke, clockwise is more smoke. So figure out what you want to do and take it from there.